any. Oh, we're going in. We're going in. We're going in. So very quick. I have Blink.
Oh, okay. I thought
No.
they were game overs. All right, this is game. This is game. We're in it.
Wow. Okay, so Zeko is definitely up right now by 1 whole stock. And this is FD. It's very interesting that they would start on FD because you can make every stock count on FD. If you get a combo, you give your opponent no time to actually recover.
Yep.
And in Cruise, you can take 4 stocks like that, you know?
Yeah, and of course, you know, we're on BTS Smash. I'm sure we don't need to explain what exactly the rule set for Cruise is, but in the event, we'll explain it anyway. It's 3v3. Each player gets 4 stocks, and then the stocks, if you're the winner, you carry your stocks into the next game. So essentially, that's kind of how it works. And the read with the roll, getting the up smash on the Falco. Zeku.
Really
working
good
from
call out
behind.
by Zeku. Oh no, this is why FD is kind of polarizing. Sabai, oh no. Oh, he gets out. Doesn't quite carry it all the way. But you know what? Zeku's actually really good at calling out what Little Marco is doing. He has the initiative of, okay, he likes to roll this way. And that's been 2 stocks already, kind of picking that up.
Nice. Zeku right now is definitely getting a lot of mileage, trying to get as much as he can out of his punish, just trying to whittle away as much as he can from Lil Marco.
Wow,
not
living.
getting the stock, however. Very, very good TI. He's going to go high as well with the Firefox. Go for the side
Kind
B.
of.
F tilt. Last chance here. Misses that F tilt. He's going to have to try again. At this point, he's
Really
down.
just kind of picking weird options here, to be honest. Like, he's gone for F-tilt when there's landing lag on Firefox. He's gone for, like, jabbing instead of grab and follow up. And now Zeku actually is going to close it up with 2 stocks. Yes, he
that might be
is.
it. Wow.
Unless, oh, no, that's it. Yeah.
181%. Fox is the best character in the game, as said by Mango. That is very, very true. It's something that I agree with. As a Puff player, though, it pains. It's pain. It's pain. But at 181, a back air is just going to destroy him. So
Yeah.
either way, Zeku, unfortunately, falling first. I believe that we're going to be switching in. We'll see. We'll be seeing the teammates here as far as who they are switching in. But it's going to be probably, I think.
This is
Weaver?
P-slaps?
Or is it?
I think so. Yeah. I can't. I think so.
Oh, no, Lil
Because I know what
Marco-
Medley
wait,
looks
sorry,
like.
Am I in the wrong? Lil Marco won that? Or no, he was the Falco
No,
player.
no, Lil Marco's the
Oh,
Falco.
okay,
Yeah,
switch,
yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
this is post slaps, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. Great
All
name,
right.
for whatever reason, but either way, ban the box. No,
Falcon?
I'm kidding.
No.
But we're going to be going to battlefields here. So Falcon versus Fox. Zeku looking mighty here against the likes of Puslap's crew. Already down 2 stocks. 10 stocks total.
All right.
Or excuse me,
We're going.
I think, yeah, we just are editing some of the information. But we are underway. We'll see. I personally love this matchup on Battlefield because it really tests the mettle and patience of the Falcon, as well as how well they can handle the pressure.
And one thing that you're going to notice is that Falcon wants to keep the center stage as much as possible here, while avoiding Fox's aerials, using the platforms to weave around it, and getting a tech chase here. Not much off it, but you know what? Back to neutral.
Zeku's recoveries are kind of crazy because it's not like, he's not trying to test his goodwill towards Battlefield. Oh, dude, calling out the air dodge as well. Another one.
Oh,
The stomp,
no.
can't follow it up though. Falcon just trying like any getaway option he possibly can. Trying to get a punish if he's able to. Just spacing out with the nairs, looking for an opening, getting the grab. Let's see what you got. You got the back air. Can you get anything else? No.
No.
Even goes for the hard read, but still in it.
Oh, no.
Puslaps, struggling, and it will be a stock.
Seb, right now, that's extra credit. He's clocked in after hours right now. Anything he takes here is just going to help his crew win and go to the next round.
Zeku looking dialed in.
It's just nothing is killing.
Okay, all right. Yeah, just take.
As I say that, you know.
But still, he's taken 5 stocks total with his 4 so far. He might get another one here if he can get an
Hungry.
opening. Trying to fish for these nairs, looking for the drill opening. Okay, Shine, but he dashes back to make sure he's safe. He's just looking for any pokes to find some sort of opening for a punish. Gonna keep going with these nairs, and At the moment, Puss has absolutely no answer to him. He's just going for free. The back throw. Oh, good F tilts. Can you get a punish? That's the second time he's done that, but it works anyway.
Yeah, it worked. All right. Puss Slaps putting his team back on the map, only losing 1 stock right there. Not the end of the world, definitely recoverable. But you know what? Zeku really put his team on his back there for those 5 stocks. That's extra credit. That 1 extra stock is going to come in at the very end. I can guarantee it.
Very close. Very close. Not out of it just yet. And I think that puts, you know, into perspective how good it is to just have a really strong first man kind of go. Obviously, oh, I see that Berserk tattoo. Hey, let's go. Look at that Berserk tattoo.
Oh, yo,
nice.
you got it.
Got the brand of sacrifice. I don't know where. Zeku's pretty good, you know. And I think it's showcasing. Sorry, was it Zeku that's from Hamilton, or was it?
Zeku, based on my notes, is not from Hamilton. I do not know what
Marco's
region.
Crew that's from Hamilton.
Little Marco and Puss Slaps are from Hamilton.
All right, great. Well, oh, I see Inky. All right, I'm gonna try and not read chat, but it is very, very easy to. Not very often I'm on the BTS Smash channel, so it's pretty hype. Either way, players are just warming up for Cruz. We got another Falco lined up here in this 3v3. It's still really close, and I think this will be very much on Puss if he's able to put it back, or bring it back, excuse me, for his team. At least equalize things and keep it close. But
And they're going.
yeah, I think we're just about ready to go. Probably at the 10-second mark, I think.
You know what? Everyone's been different so far. We did 45, we did 10. Looks like we're doing 10. Here we go, Seb.
Yep. All right, we are going to be underway. It's going to be Puss Labs up against, when we have the tag up, we'll be able to see. Apologies. Either way. Good!
A lot of
Try and
Falco.
get in there. I think at the moment our audio is going a bit fuzzy, so apologies for that. Okay, no, we're underway. All right. Yeah, I see. I hear it. Okay. Going for the light shield. That's fine. That's fine. Falco trying to be patient. He goes a little bit too deep, but Puss can't get the follow-up. Still, he's handling the Falco pressure decently well right now. Good
That
punish.
was not
Gets the
safe.
knee.
You have to make sure if you're going to wall back air with Falco and you're trying to make it safe pressure, you cannot miss your auto land and you cannot miss an L cancel, definitely. And that's where Falcon grabs you, stomps you, and you're gone. But evens it out right there.
So, Falco going to be able to take stock for himself. So, Puss will be down by 1, but he's doing great for his team right now. He's able to take out the first man for the opposing crew. Zeku, obviously. That's a good read.
Down.
Absolutely dunking on Puss here, and now they need some sort of solution. Puss, he's down by 2 stocks. His team will have to make some sort of decision because he will be the last man after this.
Wait, cooking.
Okay, the double dunk doesn't even matter.
I'm gonna move the mic away from my mouth. But that was wow. What a stomp.
I was not expecting that. It really felt like for a good period of time that Puss Labs had, you know, just general control of the stage. It was able to kind of force Falco where he wanted to go, but you know, especially when you're in those pressured scenarios, like, you know, the Falco can just pull a stock just very much out of nowhere.
He died very low, Seb. It was like 80%, and that last one was like around 40.
Yeah.
That's very defeating in Cruz. That is a momentum shift. But Medley coming in.
Medley.
The Peach.
The Peach.
The Peach versus Falco.
No, it will be interesting to see. Medley, where's he based out of?
Hamilton. Wait.
Is he also from it?
Yeah, should be. No, I don't know if he's in Hamilton, actually. But I kind of associate him with Hamilton because he's on the Hamilton crew. So for now, he's a Hamilton boy. Even if he's not Hamilton, my apology. Then I keep touching the desk. And
No, it's fine. It's fine.
My bad.
It's like we got a bit of a wobbly desk here, and I got a coffee on it.
You got a coffee?
Like,
I'm scared, man.
And I'm wearing a nice sweater, so I don't want to get it. I don't want it. Oh, pretty sure Hamilton. Okay. Sweet. A lot of Peaches coming up, man. You know, I got to commentate GOML 2022, and the Peaches that were coming up, like, it was incredible to see just like this new era of Peaches that we have.
They're pushing the meta.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of it is because a certain mod that will not be named is allowing more Peaches to sort of develop in different ways. And I think it's really cool to see. It's really annoying as a Puff player. And at this point, I'm just insta-skip on Peaches because, like, I'm sorry, but it just takes too long. I don't care. There was that Twitter thread that came out about, okay, we're going to be into it in a second. We got C-Heist versus Medley. C-Heist being the Falco, doing good work for his team, but Medley is an absolute tank in his own right, being the anchor for his team.
And Medley's got them down smashes on deck. I'm telling him right now, we're going to see a Falco get blendered. You're going to take like 80%, and that's always demoralizing in crews. But you know what? Falco can really do a lot of damage to Peach. Kind of keep her out with lasers, not approach, wait for the down
FD
smash.
too, right?
Yeah,
like,
but one down smash.
Yeah, one down smash.
That was definitely a missed input there.
Okay.
Oh, no.
There it is.
That's it. He jumped.
C-Heist had a good roll going, was getting good pressure, overall good stage control, but the moment Medley is able to open things up, okay.
I don't know why he didn't down smash. So the missed tech came out. It was a good opportunity to get some more percent because you miss a tech, you're probably trying to flub your controller, hitting L, hitting R, down smash hits you, you're getting blendered. But Medley looking to close out another stock so quickly, not losing one yet, but at the point where one nice, strong, say it with me now, back air will do it.
Back air.
There.
Where is it? Oh,
shark
air. All right, I see your option. I see your option, C-Heist. Can you keep it going, my guy? And okay, good short, good short, and that's not safe, my guy. I'm sorry. Okay, Medley can close it out, but C-Heist still trying to keep alive. He still does, but the down smash from Peach is absolutely busted once again.
All right, here we go. One more stock on C-Heist. Getting hit by the turnip on the way down. Down smash taking 20% right there. Really just... Oh, no. Oh, no.
FD.
Oh, no.
What do you want?
Do you unplug at this point? Do you unplug? No,
oh,
he
mashes.
God.
That's it. That's it.
All
that
right.
will be it. Medley taking the dub for his team. I believe that was all for... first cruise match of the day.
We got plenty more coming up. We got 12 other crews here. All
yeah,
right.
absolutely. So obviously it's been, you know, overall a decent set. I think Zeku's crew overall
They
just
put up a good showing. Zeku
Yeah.
really did kind of put on like he pushed the pedal, you know what I mean? Like he was definitely the best player on that, like stock wise.
Yeah.
And he really kind of set the expectation. And unfortunately, Medley just was able to close it out, not really sweating there at the end.
Peaches can just be such a good anchor for crew battles. It's incredible. And I think like having those odd picks that, you know, I don't want to say like Peach is like an odd pick nowadays, but like, you know, especially in our region where there's so many Foxes, there's so many Falcos, so many Sheiks and Falcons, a Peach can really throw an anchor into any plan that you had in mind. So
do you think there's more Puff players than Peach players?
In Toronto?
Yeah. I think yes.
I think so.
I think so.
I think so. You know,
Counting
we have
you.
a lot of, there's me, there's like
Faust.
Faust, yeah.
There's definitely other ones as well. There's little
There's a few, and especially back in the day, like York had like a few.
Shout outs to you, man,
yeah,
if you're watching.
Of course. So maybe, but we also hate buffers. So
I don't hate Puff, but as a Sheik player, I've learned to despise Puff, but I appreciate what Puff does. You know what I mean? And,
I hate Sheik. Anyway, we have more crew battles coming up in just a bit. We're going to be taking a short break. This is the Come Up 2023. We'll be right back. Welcome everyone to the Come Up 2023. My name is Seb, and along with me is Cena, and we are just about ready to see our primetime crew coming in. And okay, this roster is Zuppy, which you know, Amsa, which you definitely know,
Definitely
and
know.
Moki,
Which
in a
you
3v
should know.
Which you should know.
Which you should know.
In a 3v3 crew battle against one of the teams that we just saw on stream, which is Lil Marco, Puslaps, and Medley.
Mhm.
I don't have a funeral bell or
Nah.
a church bell or something, but I think I should. You know what? I'll give him the
I'm
benefit of the
willing.
doubt.
I'm willing to say right now, Little Marco sweeps.
Yeah. At this point, you know, I gotta believe it. Also, he wins off his sweater alone. You'll
Dude,
see
that
it
sweater
in a
is
sec.
actually insane,
It
yeah.
slaps. But either way, you know, we'd love to see a Fox Falco to start. It's gonna be sick. I love watching Moki play. Me and him go back a long time. Okay, I'll say this. I'll say this real quick is that back in like 2018, 2019, when I was graduating from university, my final practicum project was a documentary on Moki.
Really?
But this is back when he was like 95th in the world. So this is literally right after he beats Ice at Gommel. And then he went on to beat the Moon at Rod 6 after just getting dunked by him at DreamHack Montreal. And that's kind of where the story ends. And then after that documentary is when he just goes absolutely crazy. You know, becomes like the player he is now. And it's just, I said the fastest rising star in Melee.
Yeah.
And I think I'm right. I don't care.
Just to quickly elaborate on that, it is very. It's such a weird feeling for me to watch Moki enter the scene at such a young age, when he was 15 and I was like on like the way out kind of.
Yep.
And he's just beating people and he's just beating people and getting
Dumps
so
on
good over and over again. And I find that people that improve within the first 1 year to 2 years of playing are destined for greatness. Look
Yeah,
at
for
Zane,
sure.
you know?
Yeah, not
Here
me.
we go.
All right, we are underway now with our second crew battle of the day. It's going to be Moki versus Little Marco in the Fox Falco matchup. Starting things off on Battlefield. You know how
Ooh,
the
cute
crew
little double
rule
shine.
set. Yeah, I love that cute little double shine. It's a little nice Rob smash from
Oh.
Moki. Going for the dash attack. Doesn't get the follow-up. And
Little
does get
Marco
hit
sweeping?
with the F smash. Little Marco getting swept.
Yo.
Moki with the smile
Oh.
too, but it doesn't matter. He gets the shine spike.
Ah,
And,
he drops the
good
edge guard.
right. That is actually
Oh,
insane.
Little Marco hitting the down smash. I don't know what you're trying to hit, little bro, but let's go.
Little bro. Oh, great shorten. Good call out on the S smash.
Yeah,
and
gonna
Moki
clean up the
will
kill.
reply in kind.
Little Marco, you know, not out, and he's cooking. The F smash was a little bit ambitious, but you know I like it.
Chat believes in the Marco sweep. Yo, Marco sweep. Let's
Yeah.
go, Marco.
Let's
All
go,
right.
Marco.
But either way, it's actually surprisingly
Oh,
close.
no.
Little Marco, you know,
Oh,
doing
no.
decent, but is going to get hit with the shine spike.
Oh,
Little
no.
Marco just goes in
No.
with the side B. Doesn't matter. Moki trying to go for the shine spike, but Little Marco does the job for him. So
Yeah, get up attack is probably one of the easiest things for a Fox to punish, I find, because
Yep.
crouch cancel and just like
Oh.
waiting, and then up smash.
Another one.
into- He's gonna do it again. No. Moki sharking him, dude. He's
Shit.
sharking him.
Little-
Oh
Little
god.
Marco doesn't really care on these recoveries. He's just going in for them. So Moki looking for the edge guard.
Yeah,
get the read.
That's easy
Read
to
on the
read there.
roll, back air. Holds that ledge. Moki only dropping one stock so far. It'll be so important for Lil Marco's team
Oh,
if he's
come on,
able
bro.
to get another one. Holding that F smash as well was
Good
a little
shield drop,
ambitious. This
yeah.
might be it. And he gets the down smash, cleans it up. So Moki will be at 2 stocks. And I think at this point it's more, oh dude, the double drill. I think getting the shine wasn't able to follow
Little
it up.
Marco, you gotta really execute against a player like Moki. You can't be dropping stuff, you know.
No.
And you can't be doing
Oh,
that.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know,
Yep.
it took 2 stocks. It's
2
good.
stocks.
You know, I think a lot of people that may not know Little Marco be like, oh, this guy's getting 4-0'd. Didn't get 4-0'd, you know.
So they're sending in Medley, of course, the Peach player. Moki, you know, I wouldn't say Moki against Peach is like a weakness necessarily, but you know, it's not as good as his, Fox did, obviously.
I actually think this is going to be an interesting matchup for Medley because what Medley likes to do is to anticipate you coming at him and down smash to catch it, the overshoot. And a player like Moki will probably not get clipped by that. He will probably just sit there dash dancing in the area, wait for the panic option of a down smash, and then punish. I really think Medley's going to have to approach this in waiting in a space where he can catch Moki's dashes, either with a dash attack or pulling turnips away and then coming in with it. So he can't just do the game plan that he did in the last crew battle, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, I'm just because I'm reading chat here. So yeah, we did have another crew, which was Hax, Nunn, and MG. And that was probably the only other team that we could have seen that could have competed against the likes of Zuppy, Amsa, and Moki, but unfortunately they didn't make it and they DQ'd. Which I think, man, that would have been so interesting if we
that
had
would have been hype,
through.
man.
That would have been so hype. But at the moment, you know, I think it's on Moki's team to lose. If they lose it, I mean, it's very much on them because this bracket is now free for them. So
I wouldn't say free. There's still a good team. Mahir, Aklo, Fost is actually a team I could see doing well.
You're right. They're on the opposite side of the
Now,
bracket.
the problem is that Fost versus Zuppy doesn't have a winning record there. Aklo as well
on Twitter.
could, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you saw the Twitter. And, like, Mahir's been doing really good. So, like, that crew has potential.
Yeah.
But, like, I wouldn't say it's free for Team 1, but they're likely to win.
All right. We are underway with our second match here. Medley against Moki. Medley, of course, having to basically do things for his team. And Moki's
there it
just,
is.
nah,
There it is.
Get away from me button. Flick that C-stick.
Oh,
and that
no.
will be it for Medley's first stock. Moki only taking 49%. Still having 2 stocks, however. What was that?
Nice. That was good. That was very good. Keep it going. No.
SDI.
Moki SDI is on stage. Doesn't actually fall for it. Ooh.
Oh,
Talk to him, Moki.
Get him. Oh!
You know what? For Medley's sake, I'm glad that didn't hit.
Yeah. That would have been a Twitter clip for sure. Moki going for the forward air.
Yeah, look at that dash dancing, waiting for Medley to do the panic option, but Medley doing the dash attack, like I said, catching the dash back. Very good on Medley.
But he's also realizing the FOD formation, just spacing it out. So Medley going to be able to take another stock against Moki here. Moki will be pretty short, I think, but might be able to take another one. Going for back air, just playing so aggressively, getting a soft hit.
Oh, no.
Down air. Oh, okay, you can see Moki was
I mean, you
trying to
can't
read that
up
as
throw
well.
there, so like down throw is your best option.
There it is. Raw doesn't even care. Moki spacing out. Get off me. Medley looking for an opening.
He's doing it.
Getting the grab.
I feel like you could up throw there.
He was probably just trying to prevent Moki from DIing to the platform. So
But you could follow on the platform, though.
Could, I
No.
think, but, you know.
Good SDI to go to the ledge right there.
Okay, so turn down the gameplay a little bit, but Peach.
You can't just down smash
Yeah.
if Moki's not approaching you. It's a free grab.
At the moment, I think when it comes to Peach, you just have to stay alive, but you can't. Of course, the Shine up smash will do the job nicely for Moki. So Moki still on his last stock, 99%, but Medley, it's all on him to at least make it
What
somewhat
an up smash.
competitive.
Jeez. Oh, this is
And
damage.
so far, this is looking rough. The platform formation not really suiting, and still Moki not willing to pull out the up smash just yet. That's a great tech as well. Covering that down smash from Peach. Last hit possible for
No,
either
you
one
can't.
of these. The up throw, up air. Know it all too well.
That's
and
unfortunate.
Moki takes the second player.
At the end there, you're facing a player like Moki. You're trying to figure out, okay, I got to hit him. He's got 1 stock left, 96. I got to just get a hit on him. You go for the get-up attack on ledge. Moki knows Peach does not have a lot of options off the ledge. He catches that, and that's just it. Lights out, you know?
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how Puss Labs deals with this. There's 1 stock, you know, and I'm more concerned, like, are we going to even see, you know, Amsa or Zuppy play, or is
I don't
just gonna
know.
go for the 4 stock, you know?
I feel like they save Amsa as the anchor, and they put Zuppy in if Moki goes down here. It's a tall order for Puss Slaps, but he did okay in the last crew battle. But he's going in against someone of a higher caliber who's played Falcon, who does historically very well against Falcon players as well.
Yep. And Mokin do be a Dokin.
Oh, he's Dokin.
Mokin is a Doki.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
I love looking at the controller.
I
But
think he's just was
multi-shining, yeah. Okay.
But still, Pusslaps has a lot to do. I think Moki, you know, against Falcon. Well, I can't remember his recent record.
He
Against
does pretty
Nun.
well against Nun and like other
Yeah.
Falcons, yeah.
A
But
lot of the time.
yeah. I don't have the lifetime ahead of me right now. I should have probably brought it up, see what the last
Yeah.
Falcon match is, but
Yeah, honestly. But
Uh.
overall, like in most fast-paced matchups, he's like pretty good. And generally, I think besides like really crazy ones, maybe like you know Wizzy or something like that, like he might have a harder time because it's more controlled and slow-paced. But I think against any really competitive Falcon, he does really well against. So we will be underway here. Pusslaps looking to keep his team in the mix, trying to take Moki's last stock, going to Dreamland for that survivability, of course. Things aren't looking too great. Okay, trying to get a read. I don't know if against Moki you can really try for those super ambitious reads. I mean, at this point you have to do something. So, I don't know if necessarily you just want to throw away your stock, but we'll see. So Moki building that percent nice and slowly.
really got to take the tech chase.
Get
Come
the
on.
tech chases, no problem. Couldn't follow it up with the stomp.
He had the right idea.
Wow, that's just gone. Bye-bye. Hello.
-1.
Welcome to the end zone. What?
Can you
Is this an
imagine?
ultimate?
Huh?
Is this an ultimate?
Oh,
Mokester.
no.
Mokester, doopy,
Oh,
dokester.
no.
Couldn't get that dash attack, however. Oh, he's cooking. Look at the read on the roll, the forward air, the back air. No problem. And
It's
that
over.
will be another one for the Mokester.
It's not looking good. Pusslaps really needs to get good mileage out of this combo here. Good on Moki going right to the ledge.
Oh.
There we go. I guess,
no
yeah.
shot. No shot. That's the way.
Moki's like,
That
you can't
Moki
take me.
upset. Yeah, let's go Pusslaps.
I take myself out. All right, Zuppy's up. Yeah, I
Yeah,
called it.
another fox. All right, no problem. No problem.
I was about to tell Moki, good, you grab the ledge. You can't let Falcon get that back air. He's trying to ledge dash on. That's how it goes out.
Yep.
So, all right,
Of course,
Pusslaps.
Zuppy with the box as well. You are all familiar.
These guys are all laughs though. Look at them.
Yeah, they're fun, they're all friends.
They know where they're at.
Zuppy also with the Blink-182 shirt.
Yeah, let's go.
I see it.
Paramore, Blink-182. This guy's music taste definitely up there.
Dude, I went to emo night last night at Sneaky D's, and it was a great time. It's a great time. It's honestly, it's just like, it's one of those things where you can just go there, you can unabashedly listen to My Chemical Romance
And not be judged.
and not be judged. Chat, who cares? MCR's sick. So, what are you gonna do? Waiting for the controller. I can't. Quiggles loves emo night. Dude, I love Quiggles. We met randomly one time at an emo night, and we just had a good time. It was awesome.
Let's go, Quiggles. My second favorite player in the
I
world.
also saw some members from production at emo night. Not currently this production, but there was some members from Waveform at emo night as well. So it's just nice, But I think we're just about ready to get into it. The players are done warming up, and we're just about good to go. I think, yeah, so they're just going to go to a new stage. They finished their warm-up. Either way, hope you all are having a good time. We hope everyone in the venue is having a good time. It's been a pretty nice ride so far.
Yeah.
Ultimate's
nice
already
and
underway,
cool.
too.
Nice
oh,
and
yeah,
cool.
it's nice. Yeah, it was raining, though.
Let's see how it goes when pool starts.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's test it out,
All right, there is our matchup, Zuppy versus Pusslaps. Shout out to the team. Of course.
Man's ready to type an essay about why Fox wins on Yoshi's stories. No
Yep,
hands.
already. Very opinionated lads, All right.
Here we
Last
go.
5 seconds. Here we go. Underway, of course, on Yoshi's. And no problem. Zuppy. I want to see some combo. You got to end it with style, man. Okay. Pusslaps. Not going to be able to get the knee. Good backer call out as well from Zuppy.
I don't know if that up tilt was safe, but you know what? He's got like 4 stocks.
Yeah. Oh, man. Fox is a hard character. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so
Nice with
gross
it.
and so
Nice with it, dude.
Let's go!
They take that. They take that. They take
I'm
that.
shouting up plus laps on commentary. All right, that will be a stock. Zuppy looking to wrap this up so the boys can get some coffee because I don't think they've gotten any.
Oh.
But still.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
All right, we're done waiting. We're done waiting. It's Zuppy's turn.
Shines. Look at the neutral though from Zuppy. The pressure that he's applying on Puslaps here. It might not matter. Can he get the follow up? No, he's gonna get the nair and Puslaps will be able to get the grab off it. It's a stop.
Nah,
Too slow. Too slow.
No, you grab there, I think, in that option.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Over?
Randall?
Not over yet. Probably over
And
here.
That's
yeah.
it. That will be it. Good combo to wrap things off. The winner is, of course, the team of Moki, Zuppy, and Amsa. I think they had a team name too, but I can't remember what their team name was.
I don't know if they had a team name. I think Team Money. Right? You know, like when you're at local and your top two players team up in doubles and like no one else enters doubles, but like there's three top two teams. That's what this
Right next.
Oh, we're going right next.
Okay, so we are going to go to a break while the team gets ready. Overall, you know, Zuppy, Moki, and Amsa, they did what you would expect.
I really want to see how the finals of crew works out because I think there's a team that can take them, but we'll see.
This team is probably the only option that I think could take them.
Yeah, and who is that team, you might ask?
That is Aklo, Faust, and Tora.
Yeah.
So should be interesting overall. I think we'll see kind of where things are at in the next matchup. But for the meantime, we're going to take a short break. Of course, this is the BTS Smash channel. Make sure to follow and all that stuff. This is the Come Up 2023. We'll be right back.
Yo. Oh, shit, the desk.
Hey, Ben, do we save these VODs?
Yeah, these all get uploaded, yeah.
Sweet.
Nice. I'm good on my side. As long as
Right,
got you that coffee.
yeah, sorry, so our next matchup is,
It is. Yeah, that's so. Coach Joey Batora versus Mahir Akron. So this is Fox and Coach right now.
alright.
Good.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Come Up 2023. My name is Seb, and along with me is Cena, and we are here with Crew Battles once again. And now we're on the other side of the bracket. Why don't you take us through our matchup?
Yeah, so we've got one of my favorite crews enter. Not because I think they're going to win it all, but in terms of my players.
Yes.
So we got Coastward, the Ganon. We've got Tora, the Mewtwo from Durham. And we got the best Ness in the world, Joey Bats, on one crew. And on the other
Joey
side,
Bats.
we've got recently sponsored Pulse Fost. And we got Aklo, Nouns, Aklo, my bad. Got it, other way around. And then the final member of the team is Mahir, who has also
it
been
Mahir?
doing super well lately.
Okay. Yeah, great. Honestly, really high-level matchup. This is probably, out of all the teams that could, give a challenge to the likes of Amsa, Moki, and Zuppy, one of these teams will be it. So, of course, we have Ganon versus Puff. And as a Puff player,
Yeah, give us
this
some
is
insight, Joe.
busted in Puff's favor. So, Coastward definitely not, I think, the best to kind of
Not
start.
the favorite here, right?
Yeah, definitely not. Also, Faust being a really strong Puff in general in the region. That's not a good way to start
That's
either.
not how you
Coastward shaking his head a little bit at that one. Not a good way you want to kick off this crew battle, but it might not matter. He might actually just take a stock here, looking for that up air, back air maybe, but Faust will be able to hold him off.
So here's where I challenge you. That can happen.
That
right
can
there.
happen.
That can happen. So, if not Coastward as Ganon, who do you send against Fost? Oh, no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that sharking up air will always hurt Ganon because this is a 90-10 matchup. So, Faust looking for another one.
I went up to Coast and I'm like 90-10. He's like, it's not 90-10. Well, prove me wrong. Oh, no.
There it is. 90-10. In my opinion, in my humble Puff biased opinion, this is a 90-10 matchup.
I don't think it's that
what
bad.
can you do?
But, like, let's be real. Who do you send? Mewtwo? Ness? This is your best match, I think. And Ganon, Ganon doesn't win this matchup, but as a starting character, I think this is a good choice.
Yeah, but I think honestly you could probably get, just more shenanigans off like a
Ness?
floaty matchup. So maybe Ness, honestly.
I would not send Mewtwo in here, but we're about to find out who is coming in next because Coast only has the one stock and Fost is just bearing it away. And he's going to just clean it up.
Do it
Oh,
again.
no.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again to Ganon. And that will be a ledge grab, and that will be it for the first matchup.
Unfortunate.
It's not 90-10.
Not
It's not 90-10.
It's not.
But Fost looking to make this a quick work. So it looks like they're going to
Joey
be
Bats.
sending Joey Bats.
Pizza connoisseur,
Yeah.
got the tier list from New York City on the map,
I remember when I played Joey Bats back when they went as Kale Kid.
Yeah.
And took him to a close game. Very close game. And I'm a garbage player. But I took him to a close game, and I was very happy about it. So.
But you know what? In the Slippy era, he's probably leveled up one of the most because he's
Oh,
got this
yeah, he's gotten so
unlimited
good.
potential to just play Ness over and over and over again. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. And that's, I think, part of what makes our era so special and why they've gotten so much better. And I'm always eternally grateful for that. Sorry, I think we also got ultimate crews in the background.
I don't know
so
what's
people
going
are
on in the
kinda-
back. Yeah.
I hear some hyenas kind of going. So, but we are just getting underway with what will be our second match here. It looks like they're just going to be warming up. It looks like we might go FOD.
I'm all in on Joey Bats, I gotta say right now. I know Foss has been killing it. I know he's been killing it, you know, but like Joey Bats is just that guy, you know, that dude.
Yeah. He's just him.
He's just that
He's
dude.
just him, you know. But we are underway. Puff Ness, interesting matchup. I don't think I have too much experience in it, actually. It's so hard to find, like, good Nesses. Outside of, like, Joey Bats, I can't think of an actual good Ness.
There's another one, but the problem is I don't know the tag. But I know that him and Joey Bats have been trading back and forth on the ladder of who's number 1.
Yeah.
So I know there is one there. But let's go Joey Bats versus Foss.
Oh my God,
Ness,
it's Joseph
Puff.
Bats.
It's Joseph Bats, dude.
Oh my, jeez. Okay, sorry. I checked my Discord real quick, and someone sent me an absolute cursed Rocket League card. For those of you who don't know, I'm a Rocket League commentator as well. That's why I talk differently. But here now, very happy about it. Melee's dope. Love to see it. And I think for Cruz, it's going to be really interesting because, you know, it came up on Cruz. It's one of those things that Cruz just is always fun.
Oh, they're going.
Oh, they're just going.
They're going. We'll come back to that thought because here we go. This matchup, I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a lot of Joey going for grabs.
Yep.
A lot of walling with fair
Yep.
and like peeling back. And I think it's unfortunate because I think Puff's game plan in this matchup is to also wall out.
Yes, that's
So-
kind of what you do. But it was interesting because I was seeing Faust go for different kind of follow-ups, and I'm like, okay, well, like I personally am not as well experienced in this matchup, so I don't know what kind of follow-ups you get on this.
Oh, I
And
got you. I've seen Joey Bats do
Faust
these.
is pretty, you know, smart, I think, when it comes to most Puff matchups. That's why it's, you know, he's always on Twitter just talking about specific matchups like that. So it'll be interesting to see, but Joey Bats getting the back air, which always packs a ton of oomph. Looking for the bat as well. He's going
That
to get
grab was
grabbed. The
interesting.
back throw.
Yeah.
But still.
But you know why he got grabbed there? Because Ness's dash attack actually is not active for the entire time. It has like parts that
Oh,
hits
the
him.
follow-up
Ooh.
with the down air. And another one. Faust will be taken
All
out.
in Joey Bats.
Joey Bats taking the first stock here. Treating with the down airs, too. Joey Bats
He's
putting
bad.
in that
Oh, hit him with the head.
looking for another. Trying to just space out Faust, put him in a corner, and keep continuously pressuring him. And at this point, even a back air might do the trick. It's going to be difficult. Faust looking for the opening with the drill. He does get it, but it's going to be a little slow on the follow-up. So we're back to a zoning game at the moment. Joey Bats looking for another hit. Not able to get the down air, but does get the brief down tilt.
Yeah, and I really like what Joey Bats is doing. He's not playing the Puff game. He is waiting for Foss to throw out a hit, then he's punishing him. And Puff is at kill percent right now, believe it or not. This is, Puff can die.
Yep.
One nice, good hit.
Yeah, back air, you know?
A meaty hit. No, even back air. An up air on the top platform or
that
FOD
too.
will also kill.
Oh, is that one close? Yeah, as far as production, don't worry about it. We're working on it. We're working on it. Okay. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we know the audio's kind of, they're working hard, guys.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So, oh, and
there
that
it
is that back air. So that is two stock Fast. Not liking that one bit. I don't like it either. But hey, what do you do?
I
It's
love
a floaty
to see
matchup,
it. Let's
bro.
go, Joey
It's a
Bats.
floaty matchup.
Nice
That's where you get
tag.
the shenanigans.
Nice
and
damage.
Faust.
Joey! Oh, he tries to Omps attack it there at the
Yeah,
end.
I see it, I see it.
Unfortunate.
Joey looking great too. I hope we get to see the Bats at this point in this matchup. Holding that center stage. It's looking corner tight. Not gonna lie. The F smash coming through. Dash attack.
You can't grab that, my guy.
No, you can't.
You
Hey,
can't
man,
grab
it
that.
happens. You can see at this point, Faust is just kind of chasing him
What do
down.
you
Looking
do?
for some sort of opening. Fair. Another fair. And that might be it if Faust can execute. But no, it's an awkward matchup. It's hard to get those follow-ups with the weight that you're not as familiar with.
Joey is looking clean right now. He's looking fresh with the haircut, clean shaven beard, fresh and ready to kill Foz.
Oh my lord. If that would have broke, I
Oh
probably would
my
have popped
God.
off and took my
Yeah.
headset off. But
That's
we are here
it.
now.
I'm done.
Faust,
I'm fainting.
Faust is under pressure.
Oh my god.
Doesn't know what to do. He's trying to just find an opening, trying to shark with the up air, but that dash attack still somehow lands.
You gotta respect.
Joey looking for another hit.
You gotta respect Ness, man. You can't just let Ness do his game plan. You gotta treat him like a low tier.
Nice. No, this is what Faust needs to do. He needs to play around Joey Bats' aerials at the moment. Wave dash out of shield, try and bait him in.
Oh, the grab. If he went for the grab, the back throw kills.
The air dodge as well from Faust made me very nervous, and it looks like we're just going to have a back air off. But the fair does hit. You can see Faust, he's getting a little frustrated.
Back throw.
And
It's it.
still,
Done.
the back throw
Oh, wow.
doesn't end up killing, however. It's looking very dangerous for Faust. He needs to find a way to stay in this, and up air will do some damage. The back
Oh,
air
no.
will not actually take the stock,
No.
but it might not matter.
Damn, man.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Okay. What does Faust have? He has 133%. At this point, Joey Bats could, like, just jab him, and he's dead. So, oh my lord!
God.
What is this?
They're rolling.
They're in each other's heads. They're in each other's heads. They can mind read each other, but it's not
Wow.
going to matter. Joey Bats takes out Faust's last stock, so we will be moving on. And Faust, you know, brought it back a little bit.
Yeah, he did. I think it was very crucial that Faust just needed to take a moment and, like, stop approaching Ness. You know? Like,
Yeah.
just kind of force the Ness to come to you.
the thing is, it's like there's no time, right? It's like 100 minutes. So it's you can't just, like, camp him
But
out.
that wasn't a long game. That wasn't. You can't camp him out. I think there's like a rule that if we look at the timer, it's like 90 minutes. We're like, all right, hold on.
Yeah.
Like that's enough, you know.
But, like, still, it's just it's more crazy in that if you try to camp
Oh,
out
they're
Ness.
planning. Yo, do you see
Oh,
this?
they're yeah. Oh,
They're
yo,
scheming.
yo, no mid-set coaching.
Yo, is the other?
There's
the
no
other
mid-set
team
coaching
scheming?
here.
Are they
Yeah.
scheming? No, they're not scheming. No
I mean,
plotting.
dude, the man with the plan wins. The fan.
Who are they sending up? Who do you send up here? You send up Aklo, right?
Don't tell me these three low tiers are on the same group. Okay, man, yo, that's rude.
No, you know what? You send Mahir up here. I think you send the Marth player. The Marth player wins pretty.
Against Ness, yeah,
Yeah.
probably. You know,
Disjoint versus disjoint,
yeah.
right? Like you saw in that match how Ness has that dash attack that has that extended hitbox.
Yeah, but
You got the fair as well.
yeah, I feel
No,
like
it's
from
Aklo.
Ness's moveset, yeah, okay, it's gonna be Aklo.
That's Aklo. Yeah. All right.
Better
Link?
send someone that can, like, kind of deal with, like, the floatiness pretty well. Yeah, we got Aklo. We got Aklo. Of course, we got Aklo. And now it should be an interesting matchup. Mans is just going to set up here. But overall, as far as, you know, crews go, I think this is pretty high. But I love to see the strategizing. That's really sweet.
This is the first time I've seen it all day. They're the only ones I've seen plot. Like everyone else is kind of like, yeah, you go in, whatever, you go in first.
Yeah, well, you know, because I think when it comes to this, it's a lot of it, you know, people like to win,
Social.
obviously. Social. It's people want to kind of really, how would you say it? They really not only want to strategize to, like, win, but it's like against players that you actually want to win against. you know?
Yeah.
So
It would be pretty huge for the crew, especially because Coast kind of got demolished. And I'm not gonna front, right? I love my boy, but like Faust really did just kind of put the work on Coast.
Yeah.
Coast only took one stock.
I mean, yeah, it's
Can
just
you imagine if Coast took 3?
it would be a much tighter
Much
game. for
tighter
sure.
game.
But it's just it's hard because, like, you know, in terms of specific matchups, like,
Yeah.
I'm sure they're probably thinking now, like, yeah, okay, what if Joey goes first, right? You know, I'm sure that would have been probably a better matchup, but, you know, you got to go at some point. I would have loved to see if, like, they kept Coast so he could go against, like, you know,
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
really
I
think there's
actually
a
don't know.
like.
it's an awkward matchup for them. It's really awkward for sure.
Yeah. All right, we're going in. They're hand warming.
Yep.
Battlefield, game 1. Game 1 as if it's a set. So 2 stocks on Joey, 4 on Aklo. He is not playing Link, as I expected, because I think Link Ness would probably be not a fun matchup.
No, nope, not at all. But still going with the Fox. It's fine. You know, I think it'll do the job. I think going Fox here in this matchup is probably.
But
like, you just need a good Fox.
Here's the problem, though, Seb. All right. Do you follow Joey Bats on Twitter?
No.
If you're not follow Joey Bats for Ness clips. He is farming clips on Fox.
That's true. That's true.
So
Yeah.
I think if there's any character that Joey is going to do the best against combo-wise, is going to be Fox.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. You're right. Yeah, this might actually be feeding him because.
Yo, he got the thumbs up. Let's go.
All right, we're good. Yeah. No, I think if there's any moment where we're gonna see not a farm, but maybe some Twitter clips.
Yo,
this
let's
might
get
be
a clip.
It, you know.
Joey's all about that engagement. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We farm Twitter over here. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let's cook Joey Bats. What you got for us? Aklo coming in, kind of suffocating Ness right off the bat. But
No, I don't want to hear any Faust abuse. That man is an angel. It's crazy awesome. Anyway.
kill percent.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it
Okay.
is.
Aklo getting the up smash. This might be clean and quick.
No, I believe, man. I
No,
believe.
man. Aklo's kind of.
Oh, wait.
Okay, hold on. Oh,
Wait.
yeah. Okay, you got the up air.
He's
You got
cooking.
the grab. You got the down
Oh.
air. What do you got?
Ah.
Joey Bats, you are in the building, but you could not finish. You were cooking some basmati rice, some buttered shit. Dude, you were going off, but you burnt it in the oven.
Oh, my
Aklo,
God.
what do you have to follow up? Oh, the read on the float was just so good from Aklo, and he might just be doing it here. Last
Yeah.
hit. Up
Oh,
air.
living.
Not dead. Still last hit, though, for Joey Bats.
Yeah.
That-
He lives.
That's such a weird
Yeah.
how? Okay.
Wait.
Okay, what do you got? Joey
Yeah.
Bats, you have
One on the
another
board,
on
one on the
your
board. Let's
plate.
go.
Joey Bats.
Let's go.
That is one stock for you.
What are you doing?
What do you got? What do you got? What do you
All
got? That will be the up smash. Aklo, you know what the fuck, but it's still good. It's still good.
Yo, I'm just gonna say I popped off because if he had at the end of that combo that we were like getting hyped for, if he had forward smashed him,
Oh, yeah.
oh my God,
Yeah.
oh,
Dude, great value Bats.
oh, Lee guy, let's go Joey Bats. You're doing, all right, Tora, we got Tora
You
chance.
got Tora. Tora.
Oh.
All right. What is a Mewtwo going to do here?
You know what? I'm gonna come up with another crazy statement here. Tora takes 2 stocks at least. He's from the
Okay.
YouTube clips,
All right.
On Fox.
Okay.
so
Yeah, but that's what we also said to Joey Bats, too. We got robbed.
keep in mind that you can farm clips on Twitter versus unranked foxes that don't know what they're doing. So we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do here.
All right. So I think we are just about underway here so far.
We
Okay.
got Battlefield. I know what's gonna happen here. Can you see it in your mind's eye, Seb? Do you know why we're on Battlefield?
The thing is, I don't think Aklo cares. I think he's just going to go off. And
No,
it's-
but there's a specific
Oh,
trick.
there's definitely going to be some Mewtwo cheese, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
Tora, I love this guy. Another guy I've seen grow up, like from when he was younger in like high school to now.
Yeah.
Very cool to see him play Mewtwo. Let's
Yeah.
go. Here we go.
All right, we're underway with Tora versus Aklo. Tora looking to keep his team in the mix. It's going to be 3 seconds, 2, 1. We are underway. It's
There
going
we
to be Mewtwo versus Fox. Will Tora be able to farm, or will Aklo finish
Just
it
sweep
off?
it up. Yeah.
It's all right.
So you know what's kind of crazy is that Joey Bats and Tora play the same character where they can do the double jump canceling.
Yep.
So
Okay.
if Aklo was kind of caught off guard, wait,
Oh.
hold the phone. Don't take that phone call right now. Wait.
Oh. Aklo's cooking. Aklo was cooking, but at the moment you can see Tora, he's just so cornered
That
at the
get up
moment.
attack is so big. But I have a feeling that Aklo's not going to get caught by that
Yeah.
tail again.
Well, he's just trying to make sure, like, basically trying to keep Aklo at a distance so that he's warning the approach. It's like, dude, if you approach me, like, this is what's going to happen. But if you run away too much, Tora, that's
Oh.
what's going to happen. So he will
He
be
didn't
going
want to go to the
down.
ledge because Aklo's waiting there ready to grab ledge. You got to go up, but then Aklo's so quick and he can just, like, hit you. Yeah.
69% as well. Well, not anymore. But, okay, Tora getting the roll, but still Aklo's so good with his spacing right now.
Oh,
Just
no.
letting Tora mess up doesn't even matter.
Good tilt.
Look at these drills. Oh, okay, good SDI, but still, Tora looking for an opening. And, dude, Aklo's just so patient. He just doesn't care. He's like, bro, You can come
You're
to
a
me.
low tier.
Yeah, you're a low tier, dude.
You're a low tier, girl.
You
Get
are
off.
a low tier. What are you gonna do about it? Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, he was fishing for.
There it
Oh,
is.
there it
No.
is. It didn't work. Aklo
Short-lived.
knows. Aklo knows.
Oh
All right.
no. Oh.
Okay.
Nice crouch cancel.
Yeah. Down
That's gonna
tilt.
do it.
There it is. Okay, Tora. Looking to keep it close. But remember, you can't lose at all, so or else your team's out. Oh, man. Okay. All right. All right. Tora looking to space out a little bit. Just kind of throwing get off me's at the moment still. Aklo.
Wait.
Fishing for
Back
that up
air.
smash. That might be
Oh.
it. Can you take
No!
another one? No!
You gotta
Sure I
go for the
knew.
clip on the top player.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You
at
gotta
that
go
point,
for
you
it.
know. It's part of the reel, you know?
Yeah, you play a low tier. You gotta know where your
Ooh.
priorities are at, right?
Yep.
Wait.
Okay. Tora, at the moment, starting to read some of Aklo's punishes. But Aklo not willing to get hit by Mewtwo either. Not willing to get cheesed either. No, no, none of that. Not at all.
And you know the Mewtwo up B actually has a lot of drift. You know, it's not like Zelda's up B where like
Yep.
the drift
Oh.
stops immediately as you're out.
Yep.
Mewtwo can go pretty far. Pretty cool.
These nairs,
And the
though,
roll
from
is so
Tora.
good too.
Okay, what do you got? What do you got? Okay, that's
Oh.
1, 2.
Do the crowds pop
Ah.
every hit that
Oh,
Tora
they're
gets?
waiting. They're waiting to see Tora just hit a clip. I'm waiting too. Where's Twitter? Okay, playing it slow. Okay, all right. Get another one. At the moment, Aklo gonna go for the side B straight into him, but it
Wait.
might not matter. What do you have, Tora? Can you get another one?
Oh,
And
get
there's
off
the
him.
hits. Get off me, son! F
Wait,
smash.
one star. He goes for the cheese. You gotta
Yeah,
go
okay,
for the
okay,
cheese,
you gotta-
right?
you have to. You have to. Aklo willing to go for the drill, though, and just try and look for these punches. Slowly building up damage because he doesn't need to risk himself anymore.
that shadow
He
ball.
basically just can be Wizzy fan and, like, not care.
Oh, wait. Double
Oh,
down tilt.
okay.
Goes
What
for
do
the
you got?
grab.
What do you
Doesn't
got?
quite get it. SDI.
Oh, good SDI, though. Oh, the F smash, though.
The boot, man.
It's not going to kill him. But still, this might.
No, he's good.
Gets the back air. I think he's fishing
He's
for
trying
the
to punish
F
the
smash. You can
reflect.
see. You get up attack.
You go
It's
for the
being a little
reflect sheath?
awkward. I think you have to, but no,
No,
the
that's
back
it.
air will come through.
Let's go, Tora. Good
that
job,
was
guys.
a
Yeah.
good effort. Aklo, excuse me, was it Aklo, Faust, and
Mahir.
Mahir?
We don't even
excuse
see
me.
Mahir. Give it up for Mahir. Yeah.
See Mahir? Mahir is here.
He's here.
Get it.
Mar. Sorry. My bad.
Oh, Mar. Oh, okay. well,
Mahir.
See, I said
Mahir?
Mar first.
Mar. Okay.
No, like,
I
it's yeah, Mar. Like
I'm gonna have to sit
like
down.
Bill Mar. Bill Mar, right?
All right.
Mar, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I said
Mar.
I said that first. That you
So
said
it's just
here.
Mar?
I assumed that you knew. Okay, it's Mar. Anyway,
What I do.
Bill Mar, you know the host. Anyway, point being, we
What
got
a
the name right.
reference.
All right.
Yeah.
So that was, I believe, our quarterfinal. We are going to be underway in just a bit with our next matchup, but I think, you know, Aklo, Faust, Mar, like they're looking great. I'm excited to see what the grand final brings, you know, because if Zuppy and Moki and Amsa, like they're not playing on like a good day, then we might see them actually pop off, and I think it should be an interesting one regardless. So we're gonna take
A quick little break.
quick little break.
Quickie.
I need to get some water. I need to absolutely clown on a Mewtwo and just have fun with it. No, I'm just joking. Either way, I hope you guys are having a good time. This is still Crew Battles. We're going to be underway in just a moment. This is the Come Up 2023. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Oh, wait, we are?
We are?
everyone to the Come Up 2023. My name is Seb, and with me is Cena. We are here getting further into the 3v3 Cruise bracket. Right now, we have Faust, Aklo, Mar going up against Hot Rod, Huge Rod Todd, Johnny
Hot Todd.
Bahama, and Rob.
Yeah, Rom and Marth. I know Johnny's very active in the scene. I don't know who he plays, unfortunately, and I believe Huge Rod Todd is Sheik. So this is actually going to be an interesting match. I think
Rom's up first. He's the Marth
Rom
player,
is
right?
first, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Rom apparently has been playing the game for like 2 years now, and he's sick with it.
he's sick with
You
it.
know,
All right,
one of
all
the new Slippy kids.
right. Is that what we're calling them now? The Slip
Uh,
Kids?
No, well, I mean, I think if you come from Slippy, I think you're very much
I
a
think
Slippy
so.
kid, right?
Yeah.
We have Daw kids, you know, old heads, whatever. But either way, we are underway with the first game of our crew battle. It's going to be Puff versus Marth. In this case, Rom versus Faust.
So I'm going to make sure I say this name correctly. I was watching the Greenhouse last night in Toronto. Faust versus Mar, right?
Mar.
Good, yeah. Sorry, guys, for butchering that. And Faust was kind of doing really well there. And
Oh!
I think Faust is favored, obviously, to win this, but I want to see what Rom can do.
I mean, it's just nice to see just like new players kind of coming up and kind of taking hold of the game. I certainly cannot move like this anymore. Not that I ever could, but you know. Still, I think Faust is a good test for him generally, especially with how, you know, honestly how better he's gotten over the years. Faust has. Like it's really incredible to see, because I still remember when he would come to our weeklies at a university and he would just kind of. He'd be good, he would make top 8s and stuff like that, but like he wouldn't be to the level where he is now. That is just a great punish. And Rom doesn't really know what to do at the moment.
I mean, he's got a game plan here that he's got to do that. Ooh, give it to him. Nice pivot tipper.
Yeah.
And you know, when you consider it, like there was an early rest in the game, it's not completely over, but this back air wall is coming out. And that's,
Good read, but that air dodge I don't think was it. That one, it wasn't it either. The forward throw from Faust for another. And his approach once again. With his back air is the dash attack, the underrated dash attack.
Yeah, he's not going to drop that ledge guard.
No, definitely not. This dash attack is so good, man. Just so good. So much fun, so good. Anyway, enough of my Puff fanboy side. That side B is going to be great. Faust not able to land the rest, but still looking to get the punish. Rob just barely out of it, looking for the up tilt, walling off with Fairs, trying to do what he can, and he can't get the punish either. The down air, it's going to go to Faust, who's going to get the grab. Trying to finish it off here. Maybe looking for the Marth killer, but still just lets Rom go to his death.
Yep.
And Faust will take game 1.
I like the bag.
Oh, that's
I
good.
like the
Tote bag.
water bottle.
Love you some tote bags.
Yeah.
Love some tote bags.
All right. Clean start, and we got Huge Rod. Huge Rod Todd. What a name to say like fast or like in the moment, because you're gonna butcher it. You're either saying Huge Todd,
Yeah.
Todd Rod. Like so many ways that
Handsome
it can
lad, jeez.
come out of your mouth. You know.
He kind of looks like Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah, kind of.
So
Very, very faint.
Eddie
traces,
Redmayne,
yeah.
you know, this guy he plays Stephen Hawking in Theory of Everything. You know. Anyway, enough about Eddie Redmayne. Let's move on to our second game. It's going to be a Sheik Puff matchup. I hate this matchup. For some reason, for some way, I can never understand it.
All right. Well, I'm happy to, because I spent like 5 years doing this matchup, and it is not a fun matchup for either character, because that can happen right there. You go for the grab. You're thinking, ooh, she's a little ping pong grabber.
Oh, but
that
here.
Really, you want to wall out Puff as a Sheik, and you want to aerial, but the problem is Puff's back air is so disjointed that you really have to wait for Puff to whip and then go in. and you can't grab. You
Yeah.
have to boost grab, but when she's landing, you can't
Yeah.
just run up and grab her.
But there's also no, you know, it's not like a Fox where it's like you get a really, really hard punish off of with rest or anything like that. So that kind of plays against her. You do have that, which kind of works as a nice kind of get off me at times. But it's really easy to read that sort of down smash. Oh, okay, Faust does get hit with the fair. It's remarkably close at the moment, despite that early rest.
So one thing that Kirby Kaze, an old Sheik player that was really good, and like one of the GOATs, yeah, he would actually like say, you know, if the puff is that kind of higher percent, like 50, 60, push it to the edge with Zelda, and then kick. That's probably your optimal punish.
Oh, we did also see the up smash, which unfortunately does work against Sheik.
Up air?
Despite that, though, you have those sort of connections as well for follow-ups for Sheik, which can work.
Gotta
in
be careful
favor.
here.
Yeah.
Just needle. Nice.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is so much of this game plan works when you have Sheik needling all the time. 'Cause it just throws Puff off such a
The
rhythm.
problem is if that hold on, wait. You gotta grab ledge and go down and like do something. Like it's scary versus Puff, I get it. Like I totally get the feeling. And I know the feeling.
Yes, the tag is funny. Anyway, it's HRT.
No,
But okay.
Rest. Oh, now you rest.
Wow.
Ledge.
Good read as well.
You were dead anyway in that
Yeah,
situation.
yeah. I mean, well, for the most part, I think you maybe could have came back. But right now, I
but
think
if you come back on stage, Foss jumps off rest.
Yeah.
And if you hold ledge, you're dead. It's a hard situation.
Sheik maybe looking for like a jab fair, down tilt fair, something that can get this stock away. And even like the L canceling from Puff, it works so well here. Somehow the DI works in Puff's favor. It's too much. Okay, all right. Oh, he was in the prison.
So I want to comment on something right there that was attempted. Is in this matchup, when Puff is at 80 plus, you can actually jab and fair.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Oh,
jab
sorry, I
fair.
definitely missed that. My bad.
Yeah, no,
The
but
headset.
it's actually like really, really strong for sure.
It is,
And
yeah.
Because essentially, Sheiks are so there. There it is, right there. Snap routine. Nice. All right. Last stock for both. That was, you know, that's just Puff things. That's, you know, that's just how it is, bud. That's how the game is played, bud.
That's the way she goes there, bud.
That's just it's how the matchup is, boys.
Take her for a rip.
take for a, take the Puff
Hold
out
on,
for a
I
rip,
feel a
bud.
Canadian moment. It's coming over me.
But overall,
Yeah.
you know, that it's hard. It's a
It's a
hard
hard
matchup.
matchup, yeah.
It's a really hard matchup.
And it hasn't gotten easier, you know?
No.
Like, it's gotten
It-
harder.
I mean, you have few people that kind of really make it work. Obviously, Jmu kind of being one.
But that's one Sheik.
Yeah, it's one Sheik, right? And there hasn't been that many to make it work. On top of that, you also have, you know, different developments in the game. It's just, it feels like you have to be moving like a mile a minute and really like getting absolutely everything if, as a Sheik, you want to beat Puff consistently.
Yeah. All right, we got Johnny Bahama stepping up.
Johnny Bahama, dude. Where's the Bahama shirt? You should be wearing a Flyer shirt. All right, Falco, Puff. We've seen this before a billion times. So they're going to be going ahead. Faust on his last stock, putting his team absolutely up by a mile, and I think this is an interesting one. It's going to be on FOD, which honestly, I tend to like this matchup for Spaceys on FOD because they get to play a lot more with shenanigans, but just as I say that...
he cracks a smile. He's like, all right, whatever.
Yep.
Is there a world where Foss sweeps this team? Is there?
Against a Spacey, yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
I
I think
think
it might have been a bad thing. And
Oh, no.
no, not like this, please, not like this, not for the stream, guys.
Dude, I want to see it for the stream.
But this
Come on,
is where you see the platform kind of jankiness a little bit. It allows Falco and Fox to get like more
Dude,
janky
Foss
follow-ups.
wants this so badly.
Yeah,
No!
he's going to try hard. He's going to try hard.
No!
Get there. Oh, okay.
No!
Fakes out. No,
Yeah!
the whipped rest!
Hit
No
him!
shot!
Hit him!
But he's not dead! Oh, see, that's where the just being a Falco just is pain. You don't get that consistent, easy kill follow-up.
That was Johnny Bahama's shot, man.
Okay, down throw.
No,
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Johnny Bahama, dude. Yo, I think Johnny Utah's his brother. Oh, okay, these dash attacks. Okay, read the roll. Faust looking for the kill, not going to get the F smash, does get the roll, however. Johnny Bahama not out of it just yet. Trying to read with the down air. Still, this platform is in a weird spot for Faust. Johnny, what you got, Johnny? No!
Johnny doesn't know, guys.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny needs to find some space here to get the kill. The down smash might just give it to Faust, but the up air does get the kill. Wait, no, it didn't. Oh, no.
He's down one stock.
Oh,
yeah.
there's one stock. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Man said, please die out loud. Yeah, right?
No, I feel that, man. When I
feel
played
that,
Falco
dude.
Puff, like, at that percent, you whiff for rest, I'm, like, praying. I'm like, please, just hit him. Just kill him.
Especially, you know, against Puff, it's if you're playing Falco, it's so ambiguous in terms of what you're going to get.
Mayor stepping up to the plate.
Mar. Yeah.
Mayor. You know?
Love the shirt, or excuse me, the crew neck.
The melee shirt.
It's so good. I wish I got it, honestly. Shoutouts to Beyond the Summit, man. Beyond the Summit, absolute GOAT. Of course. Yeah. What? Oh, okay. Don't start. Okay, all right. Also, I don't know which camera's pointed at this. I think it's that one. I think it's that one.
That one.
Anyway. We're underway. Mar finally going to be able to get to play the game. Aklo, I'm sure is just getting food or something.
Aklo's taking a break.
Aklo's taking a break.
Not paid enough to come up for this match.
Mar just needs to clean one stock. It's going to be a Marth. Mar plays Marth. Of course. Listen, I have faith, but I mean, dude, you got to get back like 8 stocks.
Let's go, John. Let's go.
All right, we're underway. Mar is immediately going to go back throw or back throw tipper, and that is it. Mar just dunking on Johnny. Can we get a timer for how long that lasted?
Can we get a replay?
That was nuts. So sorry, man.
My God.
Wow. Oh, man.
Let's go.
So Mar, what do you want?
What do you gotta say? You know, like.
That was easy peasy lemon scoop. The
Oh,
match was 30
seconds
seconds total, but that also doesn't count the amount of time it took for Johnny to get rid of his stocks.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that match lasted 5 seconds, because it's a good bet. I think.
Yeah. Well, I'll settle on that. I'll bet on that.
So, we are currently, I believe, waiting up for our next match. I think it's going to be, if I remember, is this our grand finals, I believe?
Finals,
so.
yeah. I think
we're going to be moving on to grand finals. So we're going to see the likes of Mar, Aklo, and Faust versus, well, I believe Ninor Mateo and his teammate have to play against Zuppy, Amsa, and Moki.
Oh, that's coming up?
Yeah, I think so.
I kind of down for that.
I'm kind of down for that, too. I love Mateo. That dude is a boss.
Such a good guy.
He's just great. I think you'll be able to hear him on commentary later.
Oh.
But
a little Mateo treat for you guys.
Oh, yeah, dude. Mateo's actually the GOAT. It's crazy. As far as our next match, we're currently waiting. I think we're just about ready to go, but okay, all right. We're gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, you have to play your pool match, dude.
Pleasure.
So we're gonna try and find another commentator as well. If I need to solo, that's okay too, I guess. But we'll figure it out.
I'm sure there's
some
some
water.
Yeah.
Either way, I hope you all are having a great time. Cena, any last words before you head off?
Yeah, shout out to all my friends and, people I care about watching. Glad to be here in the come up, and I'll be back. Thanks, guys.
All right, man. Well, we're going to take a short break. I believe we're still waiting for the upper semifinals to finish, and then coming up next will probably be our grand finals, I'm assuming. Either way, don't go anywhere. Cruz is totally hyped. Stick around. We'll be right back. This is the Come Up 2023. Welcome back, everyone, to the Come Up 2023. We are now ready.
And I'm back.
And we're back. NCN is back. Pools got delayed. No worries. But we are ready now for the grand finals of our 3v3 crew battles. It is going to be Moki, Zuppy, Amsa versus
Aklo.
Aklo, Mar, and Faust.
Dude, this name is gonna kill me.
My name is Seb. Along with me is Cena.
Yeah.
We are here for the grand finals. It's going to be our last one for Cruz here. It's been a really interesting journey. I think overall, if any of the teams was going to beat the likes of Zuppy, Amsa, and Moki, this would be it. Because the other team that was capable of doing it, unfortunately, DQ'd.
Yeah,
of course, that
it is
was
what it
Nun's
is,
team, but you know, it is what it is.
Beauty sleep, man.
Can't prevent or can't cover everything at this point. So when it comes to the likes of Zuppy, Amsa, Moki, I mean, dude, this is such a strong roster, top down, that like they're all power ranked. They're all like top, I think minimum like top 30 in the world.
Yeah.
I can't remember where Zuppy's ranked. He's like 50.
He's not. I think he's like 40 something.
Oh, okay,
50.
never mind.
Close, yeah.
Anyway, they're all really well ranked.
Yeah.
Obviously, Amsa being good
They're all favorites to win the tournament.
Yes.
In a way.
in a way.
In a way. Because I
but-
could see Zuppy winning.
But
In the
also,
world.
you know, this is just a great, great showcasing of good Canadian talent that we kind of have here. Also wanted to point out, Josh Man is coming to Canada.
Ooh.
Canada, dude,
Ooh.
when we have like Gommel going, dude, it's going to be like Canada, and that's all you need, dude. Like, we're going to have such a good roster. Do you know how many times I've gone to like Big House or wherever else, and Canada's just had like a whatever roster? You know, it's not bad.
I think the last time I saw a Canadian roster at Big House that was a good crew battle, I think it was Big House 4.
Yeah, that was
And
with
we had
Kage and
Kirby Kaze, Kage, Ryan. Like we had like a lot. We had a stacked team there.
That was a
That
good
was
team. But now it's like, no, we have actual like world contenders
Yeah.
playing for us, and that's great. Personally, I love that. And now it's like, even now, I think because I don't know if you went to Gommel last year, but we had
No, I
the
unfortunately couldn't.
we had the U.S. versus the world,
Mhm.
which was actually so hype. I think it was the first time that I saw like everyone in the venue really get hype for like one of these kind of, they're not like side events, but it's
Yeah,
like
well,
crew battles.
Yeah, crew battles are usually like, you know, people show up early for them, or maybe they stay late for them, and, you know, sometimes there's not really anything other than pride on the line, but sometimes that's all you need, man. Pride
Yeah.
of your country, your city, where you're
Good,
from.
good games make good crew battles, and at the end of the day, I think like, dude, I saw IBDW or Cody, excuse me, pop off in a random crew battle because it was worth like I think $1,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
He actually
Sick.
popped off, which I was like, dude, that's sick. I want more of that. Crew battles are hype. I don't care what anyone says. I think 3v3 is fine. That's a perfect format. Even though the one at Gommel was like 5v5, if I remember correctly, but it was still hype. So the players are getting on stage. It look like it's going to be Aklo versus Zuppy first,
Yeah.
which should be interesting.
It's a Fox Ditto. I mean,
Yeah,
how many of these have you seen in your lifetime?
enough. I don't want to see any more.
Well, you're gonna. So.
But either way, interesting. You know, obviously Blake's really good at the Fox Ditto. I don't think there's any
Yeah.
surprise there. It should be interesting to see how this goes. I actually don't know who's going to win, like off the cuff. Like I think Aklo has a pretty good chance, and the fact that they're sending in Aklo first is kind of interesting.
Characters in the game. It's a safe bet. Whereas like Falco, like would you send a Falco in and then like what if they pick Puff, or if they
Yeah.
pick like Marth?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I think Fox.
Yeah,
is
we
a
got the
safer
crowd
pick.
mic. I think if
Yeah,
I
sick.
scream loud enough, you could probably hear me on it. Yeah. We just got the feed for it. So, all right. Well, they're warming up right now for the crowd mic. The crowd mic's a bit loud, but it's a bit loud. Yeah. Sorry, guys. But, yeah.
You can feel, but the point is, you feel the energy in the room, right? You heard that, even if it was loud, you heard there's energy in this room.
Yeah, just a touch. We'll be fine. Yeah, I think they're good to go. We're about like ready to start, dude.
Yeah, here we go.
So, Zuppy, Aklo. I think this is one of the more hype matches that we have. It's definitely something you're going to see in singles later on in the day, which is going to be hype. As far, thank you so much for the sub. Wow, okay.
All right. I got to tell you guys, I'm looking behind me. There's going to be people watching this match. This is going to be...
this is like actually, I mean, this is featuring some of the best players that we have like in the tournament.
This is the top talent. The only people that aren't in this crew battle is like Hacks Money, none,
Hacks Money and none, NMG. Man, I would have loved to see that.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna hate it for it. But we are underway with the grand finals of the crew battle for the Come Up 2023.
What a crouch cancel. Jeez.
It's gonna be Zuppy versus Aklo first. Remember, 3 players, 4 stocks each. They're all gonna have to fight it out for this crew battle bracket.
We're going to see right now, it's going to be a lot of center stage control, just kind of feeling each other out. I really like how Aklo was using tilts earlier to kind of get that percent. He was just following Zuppy, and that's it. One on the roll.
Nice.
Yo, why
That's
would you Yo, come on, get louder for Zuppy.
All right, man. No, dude. Aklo, like, he's
honoring
sick with it, dude. And I'm totally down if he decides to taunt. We need some of that beef. You know, carry that into singles, bro.
Oh, gave him the boot.
Punishing that ops attack. The crowd's getting into it. Oh, Aklo, what do you got, my guy? You're going to punish him? No, the dash attack
Let's
didn't
go,
really
Zuppy.
work out.
Let's
Zuppy,
go. Here we go.
Zuppy putting a string together, but he can't finish it off.
Oh,
not matter, though.
The Zuppy shine.
The Zuppy shine. The Zuppy shine.
Oh, my God.
Either way, Aklo, once again, with the stage control, takes another one from Zuppy. Aklo's looking pretty good today, I'm not going to lie. Zuppy, that's a great shorten as well. Aklo just trying to get some space from Zuppy, who's applying so much pressure to him, and the flub might actually cost him a stock if Zuppy can get the read here. So try and pressure him again. Aklo with the side B, good grab, and Nair might just tie things up for Zuppy here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shine back there is not. Yeah, I understand that. Don't worry.
Everything's a Zuppy shine, though.
Everything's a Zuppy
in the
shine.
crew battle, it's everything.
Everything is the Zuppy shine.
Shine back
like
here.
It, we'll get a box.
Thunder's
play.
combo.
Dude, I remember when I was I first got a frame one. Zuppy was like, dude, what?
Nice. We take that.
All right, Zuppy finally getting the lead here. Good amount of percentage as well. Aklo struggling, but Zuppy finding these full hop drills. Of course, the box special. It's just a full-on nair. That, I don't think that was intended from Zuppy. He might not have known he didn't have a jump there. So Aklo tying things up. 8% on Aklo, but it might not matter. Zuppy looking for his point. Getting the up throw. Up smash, that's a good string, getting the up air as well. Aklo trying to find a way around Zuppy to get back on stage.
Ooh, the get-up
Zuppy
attack.
reading the get-up attack, getting the down tilt, Shine. Can't get the back air, but it won't matter. Zuppy looking to wrap things up, finally reading it. Up throw, back air.
What was
Shine
that?
Nair. Shine Nair, interesting.
Oh, this is so scary. You let him back on stage?
Is that it? Is that it? Aklo's gonna have one more chance, but he's not gonna be able to make it. Zuppy barely walking away. And he'll have one stock going against Mar.
My friend Mar.
That's the Quiggles? Yeah, that's the Quiggles. Where's Quiggles? Oh, hey, Quiggles. The aerial double shine is the Quiggles shine.
don't let Zuppy hear you say that.
Where's Quiggles? Shut up. This man's trolling.
He's somewhere here.
Yeah, he's somewhere around. All right, so Zuppy having to throw away 3 stocks. Mar, you know, a Marth.
You know, Sep, I don't think we're going to see what we saw last time with Johnny and Mar.
I bet you do. Oh, it's on Stadium too. Okay, okay. Probably. Okay, so they're going to go at 5. So Mar, you need to take a stock. You take this, but Zuppy's looking pretty sick with it right now. Looking for the follow-up. Okay, good spacing with the Nair, but it might not matter. Zuppy's playing so aggressive right now, just trying to wall off Mar, preventing any option. Cross-ups as well, can't get the grab. Mar, what do you have, buddy? Can't play scared right now, dude. Can't play scared. You need your punish, but it won't matter. Zuppy takes another stop.
He's moving, man. He's really doing a great job of like just hitting Mar and like taking the hit and guaranteeing a lead. One stock extra on the board, someone on his team doesn't have to take. Wait, can we get 2 though? Can we get 2 though?
Maybe. Oh, dude. Jab up tilt was nuts. Oh, Mar, he can't get his follow-up grabs either. And the shine spike. Should I call that the Zuppy shine just to like mess with that? Because they're so mad right now.
Keep calling everything the Zuppy shine.
Oh, that. Does it? No, good shorten as well from Zuppy. That will definitely do it. Mar losing 2 stocks, but Zuppy putting in the work. Say it like May heard just for once.
Say it like mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Let's go mayonnaise.
Mar, who plays Marth on a jar of marmalade.
Well, I don't know where you're going with that, but let him cook.
All right. Amsa debut on the
debut.
stream.
Finally, the dinosaur.
The dinosaur.
He's gone prehistoric.
Amsa was a dinosaur. Yeah, okay. But Amsa, first time we're seeing him on stream. Here comes the Yosh, the tax fraud. Should be interesting. I think, you know, there's not much to say about this. You know, Amsa can go up against the best Marts in the world and like, have a good time. So they're just going to go right into it. We'll see how Mar matches up here. What's the grab? Amsa looking. Oh, he's cooking. He's cooking. He's looking for something.
He's got eggs. He's got to cook. There's protein in them eggs.
Protein! There's a lot of protein! Give me the gains, Amsa, please.
Like Mars, open up.
Oh my god, that must feel so bad. I'm just gonna get F smash. You know, she's like, nah.
Double jump armor through the forward smash.
Honestly, though, Mars is actually playing okay. You know, it's not an insane punish for the Yosh, but at this point, it looks like it might end up being a stock. That will be a stock. Yep. Yoshi, Amsa, getting in there, getting the stock, easy peasy. We'll see if he can do it again here, trying to build up some percent. That's a good nair, though, from Mar.
Oh, the jab
Nice.
reset. I love Amsa's patience, and I was gonna say that was probably a stock, but he's over 100.
Yeah.
Can't do much. He's really just running at Marv. Like,
He's literally
That's
going
it.
Unga Bunga mode, and it works.
That's
All right,
it, yeah.
that's it. So, Faust, what are you gonna do, buddy?
You saw he was quick. He ran up there.
Yeah.
He like.
Yeah.
he's
Marth-
freaking ready.
Marth players have it so hard, dude. Marth is poverty right now. Okay. Leave
Stocks
the-
are declining.
Leave,
Sell.
leave the Marths alone. They're going through a difficult time. All right, Faust, you gotta go. I hate this matchup.
Why?
Actually, I just
Tell me. Speak to me.
like I hate mainly the movement of Yoshi, where it just feels so awkward to like play against. But everything, like, you have to worry about the armor, obviously.
Well, 'cause you
any
can't back
any
air it, right?
trade that you do with Yoshi, you lose. So you kind of you have to like work at these drills like a billion times.
Oh wait, no double jump armor. Can you make it count? No jump. That's it.
Oh, wow, that's it.
What
Okay.
a
What a call
clean
it.
kill.
Thank you for your yeah, dude. Hey, man, listen. We're all out here in the poverty tiers. Oh, but it might not matter, and that's why it'd be so difficult for Puff. And at the moment, Amsa trying to work out these jumps, prevent Faust from getting back. Now it's spacing right now. It's just spacing. That's a great jab. Faust looking a little befuddled.
Good roll. Getting out of the corner. And I'm just kind of like trying to figure out
Oh my
what
god, he's
your
moving so
game
quick!
plan is.
Puff mode. Puff mode.
I just,
Faust.
yeah. I mean, you're gonna keep going for that with Yoshi because like he's at kill percent. It's a really tricky movement to deal with. Up air will get you the kill.
Yeah. I mean, what can you do at this point? Especially like
You gotta wave through the walls of the eggs too.
Oh no!
Yeah, Canada
Amsa.
takes that, I guess. But he's
Shake
Canada
his
too.
head.
Wait.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I
everyone's
know.
Canadian here, you know. You can see, like, Faust is just kind of letting Amsa use his movement so he can find his opening. He's very much just taking advantage
no
of any
armor.
mistake. This
No
is
armor.
great. This is great. Amsa
No, he touched the ground.
in trouble. In trouble. Faust trying to work in those drills. A la H-Box. Nearly getting caught with that up air, and it doesn't even matter. Again, the trades, if you're not careful, Puff can just get absolutely destroyed by Yoshi's armor.
And it's not looking very good for Faust right now because Amsa still has this lead. And even if he does take out Amsa,
There it is.
very
Yeah.
good drill up smash.
Drill up smash, like that's kind of your bread and butter against Yoshi just because she's floaty enough to like deal with it.
Now we're back to just kind of, Yoshi's got the fresh stock, the double jump armor is going to be stronger. Reset,
Oh, yes.
damage.
Oh, the cook.
I didn't know back here.
Man, he's cooking some pasta
Pokemon Stadium.
with some sauce. Okay.
You gotta get a rest here, right? Like
Yeah,
that's your
you
win
have to.
condition.
I mean,
But he's moving so.
I think Faust can try and rely on taking out maybe some armor if he can work it. That's why you can see him trying to camp out Lage. But oh
What?
my lord, Amsa is cooking the sauce in just the right amounts. It's a barbecue.
You know, he's red like that rosé on that pasta. He's gonna finish it.
Dude,
Ooh,
Puff
not
is
quite.
on the platter and on the menu. Yoshi, look at the movement. It doesn't even matter. The red Yoshi is cooking, looking to serve up the Puff, but
Gotta
Faust,
get
he's
that
not
red.
out of it yet. He's at 112. Yoshi is just looking for a single hit at this point. You can see Faust, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
going to matter. Amsa will take it.
And that's
Moki, Amsa, and Zuffy take the dub. Battle Grand Finals. Let's go, boys. Shout out to Canada. Everyone's Canadian here. That's
And
incredible.
I think that's it for Cruz.
That is it.
Yeah.
That is an incredible run. Of course, this is, if there was any difficulty that they had, this was going to be the team. And unfortunately, the
Moki
boys
on the
couldn't
bench.
get it done. You know,
Bench warmer.
Moki being a bench warmer. How do you guys feel? You know, Moki is just sitting pretty. He didn't have to do anything. But we can see the presentation
Yo,
of the
they got
medals here.
medals. Let's go. Yo.
Yeah.
What other? I guess a lot give you crew medal. You know.
I mean, listen, dude. It's just it's a great team. It's a great strong team.
Yo.
And no booze coming.